Hello tacticians, today we're going to be going through Judhs' quest and how to maximise those points. Now you are allowed to use Gene Stealer cults, obviously, Tyranids and the Ultramarines, but if you want to maximise on those points, you'll never be using those Ultramarines. It's just there to help you get through those missions if you can't otherwise do so. As always, thank you to everyone who supports the channel, whether it's through subscribing or use my friend code, as it really does help me out. And also remember, every 1,000 subs that I get means that we'll get a new community code for more character shards, and we are getting very close to that next 1,000. So let me know who you want in the comments below. And speaking of shards, here's a few for Judd. Anyway, I know what you're truly here for, so let's get stuck in. Common 1 starts us off with not being able to use any Psykers and, of course, no Ultramarines. Now, with Judd, just move forward. I got a flee there, but if you hadn't, just bring in Holland and summon away. Isaac just summons in his as well, and the rest should be easy. Now, if you're not having someone like Holland, then obviously the Wing Prime could do instead, but I do advise bringing the Good Doctor along, as he certainly does help, especially on those cases where you do actually end up getting injured. Common 2 means you can't bring in anyone with piercing damage, and you obviously can't use the Ultramarines either if you want full marks. This is quite a tricky one. Really, what you need to do, you just need to charge in. There's nothing you can really do about this. You need to get rid of that Overwatch and heal up. Then, obviously, bring in all your summons with a Cult Demagogue, and if you're lucky, you might even kill off their summoner. And, what are we going to do? Let's just bring in... it's nowhere near, is it? Let's just swoop on up. It's not really worthwhile using that ability, so let's make it their turn. So the Doctor's there to heal himself up. Judd can now use his ability to hopefully go here and kill these. Oh, killed this one up here. That's nice. We'll bring in yet another friend and see if we can kill him off. Like that. And we still had another turn to heal if we needed it. Common 3 means you can't bring anyone in with flying, and of course no Ultramarines. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is overheal the Tyrant Guard, and he's going to go in and get shot, unfortunately, but there's not much you can do about that. Then, with Isaac, I'm going to summon all the summons in the world to attack them. Now, unfortunately, none of them decided to attack Sybil. Therefore, with Zybeer, I'm going to move forward, making sure I'm next to one of these decoys, and attack. Let's see, before we move Judd, let's see if we can get a lucky flea. We don't, so we'll just kill him normally. I was wondering if I should use the Fulisard. So Zybeer's been injured, so I'm going to have to heal her up, or possibly let her die. So, first of all, can't do that. First of all, let's kill this one with Isaac. Then we can heal up, and, well, let's just put Zybeer here. Now, I'm hoping that Sybil might target her, but we'll find out in a second. Nope. Okay, well, that's also okay, because we didn't actually lose any more health on the Tyrant Guard. Yeah, it's a bit missing, but that should be fine. So we'll use the Fulisard on Sybil. Not quite killing her, but with everyone else, we've got enough. Uncommon 1 starts us off with not being allowed to use any summons, which Holland and Zybeer both do, but we're not going to be using them for that. We'll start off with Judd killing these two, and Zybeer can move forward to use her psychic attack here. Now, the very important thing is, next turn we just have to remember to move Zybeer to a place where she's not going to be next to one of those decoys. Probably the worst one to shoot out of all those, but by standing on a decoy it means we're not too worried about having another one come up. Zybeer dying is actually a good thing, as that allows us now to heal up Judd. And with the last turn, hopefully, we'll get the high ground and kill off the last one. Uncommon 2 means we can't heal or repair, so bring in every single summoner that you can and summon everything. Zybeer I'm not going to move because she'll create another one, which creates another summon. The Winged Prime, I'm going to summon in his as well. Didn't get a summon off that one, unfortunately, and we'll just attack here. So with all these summons, those Imperial Guards think they got lots of easy kills, which is great. Unfortunately, for them, they all come back again. And we can easily mop all of these up. Uncommon 3 means we can't bring in any big targets of our own, and again, no Ultramarines. We're going to start by using Isaac, and make sure you move him manually to summon in all of his troops. He's going to get shot, but that's why Holland's there to heal him up. The Winged Prime also brings in his summon down here. If you're lucky, you might actually get another summon off of that. Then with Judd, I'm going to go down here and finish off that last cannon. Now, there's a lot of RNG going on here because, quite frankly, there's so many troops being thrown around. You might need to do this a few times, or you might get it right first time. It all depends what your summons are going to do. But as long as your troops are far enough back from the enemy, they will focus on the summons and they'll do the job that you want them to. We'll focus on Cut. We don't really want him alive. And we'll kill this one. Our Wing Prime can come down. Got a Flee. So what we're going to do, we're going to heal up the Wing Prime in advance, just in case he gets hit. And unfortunately, they both got hit. So let's heal up Isaac. We'll kill this one. And maybe we'll kill this one as well. With Rare 1, we can't bring any physical weapons. So again, we're going to start with Isaac and summon in the troops. The other two can take care of everyone else. Not quite there. They'll all come back and finish everyone for you. Rare 2 disallows bio damage. So again, we're going to start off by healing Judd. And he's going to move up here and use his Fulisard to take care of many of these as possible. That was fairly successful. And we should be able to finish this one off. Not quite. We're going to take another hit, I'm guessing. There we go. Now, we've already healed Judd. So what we're going to do, we're just going to heal up Zybia. We're going to kill him. And we should, hopefully, have full marks. Rare 3 really narrows down who you can use, as you need a minimum of 3 hits. And apart from these 3, the only other one is the Patermine, who's a legendary, and therefore I don't bring them into this solution. What we can do is start with the Alpha Warrior, and we're going to summon him in here. Didn't really want him to attack that one. Deathleap can then come in and kill another. And I think Judd can move to here. He's going to get shot, but he's going to move one more with his Heroic Fulisard to target these two guys. Now, they targeted the Tyranid Warrior there, but if Deathleaper had been hurt, he has got the feeder tendrils so that when he runs in, he can heal himself up. Rare 4 means you can't bring in any Psychers, and yes, it's another one for the summoners. So, start off by summoning. And as I'm a bit more worried about Isaac getting wounded than Judd, because Judd's going to be behind a few more, arguably, we'll heal Isaac up. So there you go, Judd actually got hit there. Never mind, I got it wrong. But we can sort that out next turn. Lots of summons coming in. And what we want to do is move Holland up and heal up Judd. We'll move Judd here, and then use his Heroic Fulisard to attack all those. Rare 5 means we can only have a maximum of 3 hits in our attack profile. So I brought in the Tyrant Guard. Now he's going to get shot. Make sure you put him over here and not here, because this last cannon will shoot him as well, and you don't want to risk death. And obviously heal him up. Judd moves all the way up, again gets shot, but that's fine, as the Genestealer Cult guys can die once and get better. Isaac will then summon in all his troops. And hopefully there'll be one decoy close enough for Zybia to stand next to summon in one of hers. So that worked out fairly well. We've just got 2 of our own troops that we need to heal up. So let's heal Judd first. We're not going to attack Yarrick. We want to make sure that everyone's on full health first. And I'm hoping that our troops won't kill him off. But now he's summoned in his troops. So now we have to heal everyone and kill everyone as well. And Holland's up here. So the Tyrant Guard's going to have to move up and get healed. But now we're fine. We'll attack. We can kill here. And Judd can kill off the last one. On Epic 1, you can't bring in any summons, so if you've got the Patermine or Death Leaper, they are absolutely fantastic to use here instead of Zybeer. Judd still moves here to kill these three with his active, and Zybeer can move forward to attack. Now the Patermine will be able to go in and kill, and Death Leaper won't quite be able to get there. You then heal up with Holland, as she is going to get attacked, and then make sure that you top up on that, just in case. I've had it a couple of times when I've tried this where she has been taken below the maximum health after that first hit. And then just clear up with Judd. Epic 2 is a bit of an RNG fest, as quite frankly, it's really going to depend what happens when you summon your troops with Isaac around this character. Now, if you're lucky, it will trigger the Overwatch, and you might be able to move the Neothrope up to do a hit, and therefore a summon. Didn't quite kill it, but that's fine. We can then summon in the Alpha Warrior, who will then attack and hopefully kill it off. Now, here's where the RNG comes in, because quite frankly, it's absolutely unknown where all of their characters are going to attack next turn. Now, if any of your main heroes are attacked and wounded, the best thing to do would be to put them under where that barrage is going to come in. As you can see, I don't have that issue on this run, so we can just quite happily clear up. Epic 3 is again a bit of an RNG fest, as it's going to depend what happens to all your summons when you summon them around this top guardsman here. Now, hopefully they'll go and kill the Mortar Teams and the Voxcaster. Judd can then go and kill these two guys with his active ability. You can send the Winged Prime across here. And I would advise keeping everyone spaced out, and I'm going to heal Judd just in case. Now, Thaddeus, as long as there are people up here, will decide to bomb one of those rather than nuke anything that's clustered up, which is why I suggested to spread everything out, and then your troops will take care of the rest. And the legendary, where you can't use anyone with bioweaponry. So I'm moving Zybeer forward to attack the last cannon there, and the same with Holland, and this time he heals up Judd, who moves forward and uses her active to attack those two. I then move the Neothrope forward to finish off that last cannon, and I don't move the Tyrant Guard all the way up because by putting him here, you'll see that Creed has moved onto the upper ground there. There's a summon that goes next to him, which gives us an opportunity to kill Creed without him summoning in his helper, like that. Then, with the Tyrant Guard, I charge forward and use the active ability to make sure that the summoner can't bring in any extra. And the Neothrope I'm going to put next to the Tyrant Guard and kill that guardsman, and Zybeer kills that one over there. Now, I need to make sure that Holland doesn't die, and also Zybeer I want to heal up, so I move him out of the way. Zybeer taking a few hits there, as does the Tyrant Guard. Now remember, I've healed Judd up before, and that was only a slight tap, so we don't need to worry about him. So, with the Neothrope, I use the active ability to heal up the Tyrant Guard. I move Zybeer out of the way to kill one. And remembering I need to heal people up, I heal her back up. Now, there's only two people left. Thankfully, they both go after people who I'm not too worried about, and my summon finishes them off. If you like these videos, then it would be much appreciated if you at least think about using my friend code, as it really does help me out. Or if you or your guilds are looking for a new home, please reach out to any of the guilds shown, as we'll always welcome new people into our midst. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.